What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. I hope you guys are doing well. Today I want to talk about this article written by Tom Henderson on Insider Gaming. And for those of you that don't know, Tom Henderson is a very well-respected journalist and often has a pretty good beat on what's going on in these companies. The headline reads, Activision reportedly used AI-generated skins to sell in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Now on the surface, this probably doesn't sound that bad to you, right? Why wouldn't Activision leverage AI tools to streamline the process of creating skins? It just seems to make sense. But it's when you look at the timeline that's outlined in this article that it gets extremely greedy, at least in my opinion. So let's go through it. Tom writes, a new report from Wired has claimed that the Activision has used AI-generated skins to sell in Modern Warfare 3. According to the report, Activision Blizzard started using AI in games in early 2023, and by late 2023 had reportedly sold its first AI-generated cosmetic skin in its latest title, Modern Warfare 3. The report heavily implies that the skin Yokai's Wrath was created in part by AI. And the skin you'll see is now on screen. Now, of course, I don't know how many of you bought this, but I'm assuming it was 2,400 COD points, so $20. And instead of this being inspired by somebody's creative vision, it was inspired by an algorithm, by AI. And again, this might not sound that bad. Sounds like a smart business decision, right? Somebody doesn't have to work painstakingly long hours just to release a skin, and Activision gets a little bit more return on it because AI helped them out. But this is where I start having a problem. This next paragraph. One former Activision employee who worked on Modern Warfare 3 tells me that the timeline of Wired's reporting is correct, and that leadership boasted about AI in its town hall meetings. I recall during a town hall, leadership boasted about using AI tools like Midjourney to streamline production timelines, it was said. Now, again, doesn't sound that bad, but think about it this way. Why would leadership be boasting about utilizing AI tools? Is it to decrease crunch? Is it to offload some of that work that is put onto these developers? Oh no, of course not. It's to increase profit margins. It's to make sure that those awful executives that just don't get paid enough can get more money. And then we got to remember this. Earlier this year, Microsoft announced that it would be laying off 1,900 employees at the company, including those at Activision Blizzard. And this is how it all ties in. And this is why I'm frustrated and why I'm mad. I'm all for AI coming in and helping us out, streamlining some processes, making our lives easier, decreasing our workload. But when it starts taking our jobs, that's when I have a problem. And that's what Activision has done here. They saw this as an opportunity to offload some talented, creative individuals and replace them with AI just so that, you know what, more bonuses to their higher-ups that do nothing. And that's the problem. And this is why I've been so adamantly against supporting them, is because at every single turn, they show us who they really are. It's not about creating games for a community. It's about maximizing profit. Video games should be about passion. They should be about creativity. It shouldn't be about trying to optimize everything through an algorithm. And that's what Activision is now. They're in the business of optimizing an algorithm to get you addicted to video games to ensure that they can turn as much profit as possible. And I'm just not being a cog in the machine. And I'm going to continue to voice my opinion about it because I think it's a bunch of BS. And there's a reason why I've latched onto XDefiant so hard, and it's because I see the passion in that project. I don't see it with Call of Duty. I see Call of Duty being a soulless, lifeless vehicle to sell microtransactions that aren't even created by people anymore. They're generated by AI, optimized for your enjoyment. And it's disappointing. There used to be creative people that took video games from where we were way back in my childhood in the 90s to now. Thinking about the advancements in graphics and open world mechanics and everything that you can do now is insane to think about. I grew up playing 4-player screen GoldenEye with 4 people in the room. And now I'm playing with people across the world on an online video game. The changes are vast, but unfortunately, it's lost the plot. This $200 billion industry isn't trying to create projects anymore that are filled with passion and direction. Companies have seen this now as an industry ready to be taken over by profit and greed, and it's super depressing. Additionally, this article was piggybacking off another article from Wired, which I'll also link down below in the description, saying AI is already taking jobs in the video game industry. A Wired investigation finds that major players like Activision Blizzard, which recently laid off scores of workers, are using generative AI for game development. And do you think any of this AI implementation will lead to cost savings for you as a player? Nope. Was that AI generated skin in MW3 any cheaper than the other nonsense they try to peddle? Nope. It's all the same price. And this is what the companies are trying to do, and they're trying to get away with it. They're trying to pull the wool over your eyes and say, everything's fine, guys. Don't worry about the fact that our game has been unplayable for months. It's totally fine. Who cares? I am so sick and tired of this industry trying to take advantage of every single one of us. And I want to talk about other games, and I want to talk about positive stories. But unfortunately, this is what I come across. I come across Activision being sleazy once again. And the only way it stops is if we stop supporting them with our money. Stop voting with our wallets. Every time you purchase a skin in Call of Duty, you are saying the current state of Call of Duty is fine. What they are doing to their workers is totally fine. Laying off 1,900 people is perfectly okay if we replace them with AI, because I need to consume. And I'm sick of that. I honestly am. I really wish that there was a large-scale boycott, a large-scale revolt against what Activision has done to Call of Duty over the last 5-6 years. The over-monetization of every little aspect of the game. But asking the gaming community to come together is impossible. Absolutely impossible. And it's so disappointing because we have so much capability for change, but we don't do it. We consistently just lay down and take it. Take the abuse. Take the constant subpar efforts and opportunities to just maximize profit. This isn't just a Call of Duty thing. This is an industry-wide thing. But Activision, of course, is at the helm here. They're the first ones that we've identified are doing it. And of course, I have to call it out. I'm sick and tired of this company taking advantage of not just their player base, their fans, but also their employees and former employees now. It's disappointing, it's sickening, and honestly, I really hope that we do something about this and that AI does not continue to steal jobs from talented individuals just so some executive can pad their own pockets. That's it for my video today. I know that I was a little heated, but I think it's rightfully earned here. Hope you enjoyed the video. I want to hear from you regarding this. Do you think that I'm overreacting, or do you think that AI has no place in video games if it is taking jobs away from people? Love to hear your thoughts down below in that comment section. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.